Hi, I'm Marie. I'm from Limerick and I've been with Jason about 5 months.
How was life before joining the program?
I feel like my life was very disorganized and that I was very stressed out during the weekdays, but then on the weekends I was partying to try and de-stress, but it was actually just making me a lot more anxious. So I was having very anxious work days and not very productive weekends either.
How has life been since joining?
Yeah, I feel a lot more at ease with myself and relaxed, and I feel more focused on a goal and just healthier and going to the gym more. It's just a normal part of my routine now to go to the gym every day or do some kind of exercise every day. Yeah, I feel like I'm eating healthier and even my mindset, I've changed my mindset to prioritize the things that I should be.
What has been your biggest win so far?
I remember driving down the road one day in Abu Dhabi, and I felt like that was one of the triggers that used to make me anxious, like driving on the motorway. And I felt suddenly I was like, wow, I actually don't feel like that anymore. I feel so happy in myself, and that made me actually really emotional. And I was crying, and I told him this is the first time in a long time that I've actually felt happy in myself.
What has been the game changer for you?
I think I've always been someone who enjoyed exercise and I've always tried to be healthy, but I think because after being with him, I realized that going to the gym and eating healthy in bouts isn't going to actually change me. And I actually had to change my mindset to do those things more consistently and just believing in myself more, having more confidence. That's what actually made me want to better myself. Yeah, so I think he has changed how I look at stuff like meditation and yoga because they're so important for mental health and I didn't really place any importance on them before.
What is it about the academy that works so well for you?
I think anything that I say to him, he will research it and he will give something back to me that's helpful. And it doesn't matter what that could be. I could say oh, I've had argument with my friend, and he would be he would give me advice on that and be like, you just have to think that everybody is just doing the best for themselves. And once you have that in your head, then you change your behavior going forward, I think. Yeah.
Do you feel you would have achieved what you have in a class or with a face-to-face PT?
I think a class, I do like classes because they motivate me, but I think the stuff that you do in the class, it doesn't continue on to when you're at home, nobody's asking you, did you get enough sleep? Have you been drinking enough water? All the other stuff, I think it's very holistic compared to just going to a PT and doing gym or going to a class and doing a workout. So that's why I kept coming back to Jason and signing up to him again and again because it is more about a lifestyle change than just about workouts.
Have you found the mindset side of things useful?
Yeah, and Jason gave me a meditation course. He uploaded it onto the app, so you do a different type of meditation every day. And he also gives you a kind of procedure of affirmations and stuff that he does. So it's a little bit different than just trying to go off a guided meditation on YouTube or just to sit down for 5 minutes and try to be by yourself. It's a bit more structured. So yeah, that's what I liked about that. And I feel like now meditation is just something that I would really try to fit into my day. Whereas before I wanted to do it more, but the thing was I didn't make time for it. And if I didn't schedule it, it wasn't going to happen. And that's what he made me realize.
What would you say to someone thinking of joining?
I would say to them that you should definitely try it out because it could change your life for the better. And I don't think that just getting a PT or going to a random exercise class is anywhere near what Jason can offer.
Would you say that overall the academy is good value for money?
I think that if you can take what you learn in a couple of months and then apply it for the rest of your life, it's definitely good value for money. It is expensive, to start off, but it is what you make of it at the same time. So if you're paying a bit of money, you're well, I better actually stick to what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Can you sum up my academy in one line?
He always says, do what you say you're going to do. And I think that's a good one. Yeah.
How did you find the in-person get-together?
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant. Like, I'm not someone who would usually be going into cold water. And I found, like, with the sauna and the sea, it just made it so much easier. And I got such a buzz out of actually going into the water that I ended up going in a second time, which I didn't think that I'd be doing at all when I first got in. And it was just really nice to meet new people as well and, like, talk to people from different walks of life that I would never have met if I hadn't came. And I did learn some interesting things from them as well.